Alright, y'all. This is another story time. I actually came to my best friend's house and I was trying to do it with him, but he don't look camera ready. Don't follow him at Hefe Swag on social media. But yeah, remember I was telling y'all in my last story time that I wanted to tell y'all the story about what happened while we were driving through Oklahoma. Since I was coming over his house, I was like, yo, I should let him tell it, but he don't want to tell it. So I'm gonna tell it. There you go.
Man, check this shit out. Hold, wait, time out. I'm gonna tell the story, but you gotta give me a minute though. Hold up.
I'm gonna keep all that in there. Y'all, look what I found though at his place. Fidget spinner. I'm assuming this is his son. How the fuck y'all play with this? I'm assuming this is supposed to spin, but it ain't spinning. I don't know. I don't get it. Let him get ready. I think he's brushing his teeth, y'all, so y'all can't smell his breath. Genius.
Okay. Takeover. Hefe Takeover. Sunday. I'm going to let you know. This is another edition of Taking Over the Hefe Swag. Matter of fact, move over. Be camera ready. I'm going to take these glasses over so y'all can actually see this shit right now. So listen, let me tell you about...
Yo, let me introduce the... What's up, everybody? It's your boy, BusyBlu, and this is my best friend, Hefe Swag,
oh,
right?
Wait.
Is Hefe Swag?
But I'm a special guest, so I got to come in and
I have a special guest today.
There you go.
I told y'all in my last story time where my cousin ruined my trip to Vegas. If you haven't watched it, make sure you go watch that. And I said that I was going to tell y'all about what happened in Oklahoma.
Right.
He was actually in Oklahoma with me when it happened.
Oklahoma.
Tell people what your social media stuff is.
Hefe Swag.
Spell that. I'm going to put it down in the bottom, so it should be under right here.
Spell it. Nigga, J-E.
It should be right here.
Swag. See? You like that shit. J-E. Put it like this. J-E-F-E-S-W-A-G-G.
I'm not doing all of that. So, y'all, let's get to the story. So, I told you about every year I take a trip to Vegas. And this time, I wanted to take a trip with this guy. We had been friends for so long, and I was like, yo, let's go. Let's take a trip to Vegas. You didn't want to go. He didn't want to drive. First of all, I didn't beg you. You was pressed.
Be ready Wednesday.
Because, yo,
have all your bags ready. Have everything packed. Everything. What the fuck? You tell me.
We have to go.
Hey, for a whole probably 2 months before. Hey,
first of all, they don't know I have to edit that out. My name is just BusyBlu, and your name is just Hefe Swag.
No, don't edit nothing out. This is raw footage. I don't want nothing to be edited out.
We're not saying that.
Busy.
Anyway, so we got ready for the trip. He didn't want to drive because he was like, yo, he wanted to. No, you didn't want to fly. He don't like flying. He don't like flying. But the drive was too long. So, but it was. I was like, yo, I promise you, it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be fun. So what happened? We started the trip, everything good. Yo, we actually stopped. I went to the Parthenon. He still stayed asleep. I did a run. Yeah. And then I ran and I worked a little bit and you stayed asleep.
You ran?
Yeah, you didn't want to see the Parthenon. He didn't want to see it. He don't like artifacts and like history and stuff like that.
How you know that?
Did we go to the National Museum? The Civil Rights Museum?
No.
Nope. See, he don't like any of that stuff. Nobody want to go to no civil rights stuff. He didn't want to stop at nothing. So we stopped and we went to Wet Willie's.
We went to Wet Willie's.
We went to Wet Willie's and where was we?
We was in Memphis.
In Memphis. We went to Wet Willie's in Memphis. After that, we crossed over the bridge. This dude was driving.
Time out. Let me tell my story. So we went to Wet Willie's. We got a couple of drinks.
And we only had one drink.
Nah, I had like 2 or 3.
It was little slushies. Y'all ain't been to Wet Willie's before. It was just one little slushy thing. I'm gonna put a picture of what it was. Just like one.
But we was driving it's tired. I'm sitting in the car. I'm tired.
But don't make it seem like we were just drunk.
Anyway, I wasn't drunk, but I was sleepy.
All right.
So I get to driving and whatnot. And you know you driving so long, you get the nod.
That's not how the story went. See? We crossed the bridge.
Forget the bridge.
Boom, traffic.
Traffic, right. Traffic make you sleepy. Traffic make everybody sleepy if they've been driving all for what? How many hours was that so far?
You had just got, it was been like an hour. And we were sitting in the traffic for a long time. We were sitting in the traffic for a bit. I woke up. Boom. I fell asleep.
Oh, time out. Wait. when you eat, you get the itis. I had the itis. So that's what happened.
He didn't say I can't drive though.
But I didn't even know I was asleep. So how the hell I was gonna say that? Like people just don't. I was like this driving.
I went to sleep.
All I know, I woke up and I said, "God damn!" Boom.
And I was like, "Yo,
do that bump again." How the bump?
Boom. We just. I'm surprised I didn't go through the windshield. No, it wasn't that bad. Actually, our car was not even messed up.
His car wasn't even messed up though.
Did we exchange info? We pulled to the side. We exchanged info. This and that.
He wanted to call police because he probably was trying to do an insurance claim.
No, he didn't want to because I don't think he was supposed to be driving the car.
Who, me?
The guy. Remember, he was like, "No, we don't get it," because we were trying to change information.
So how the police come?
I'm about to tell you. We switched driving. I started driving. We get into Oklahoma. After that, I got pulled over.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, "Hey, do you know that you were speeding?" Now I wasn't speeding because I had
cruise control
on.
Right.
So I was like, I know I wasn't speeding. I had on cruise control. Sometimes these cars mess up. Can I see your license and registration? So I gave him the license and registration.
Sure.
Passed it over. At that time, I was still working for the government. You know, trying to be a law-abiding citizen, whatever. So came back, saw no problems with the license. And he was like, "Can you step out and get in the vehicle for me for safety reasons?" And I was like, "I guess, okay, sure." I ain't never heard of that before, but I'm not from Oklahoma.
True.
So I get in the car with him, and he's like,
my time.
I'm not in the...
So I'm in the car laughing.
He's in the car by
shit.
himself. Say that line again.
BusyBlu just got pulled over. He don't never get pulled over. He's a goody two-shoes. He drives like this. Grandma style. Don't fast. Oh, nah, fuck that. He go fast. But anyway, I'm just clowning, laughing like, "Oh, he about to get a ticket, woo. So I'm laughing. I said, "Yeah, this best vacation ever."
During that time, I'm in the car with the officer. Now, there have been shootings and stuff of African Americans, whatever. So he's asking me, "So what are you guys going?" I'm like, "No, we're taking a trip to Vegas. Just me and him. We're gonna have fun." He's like, "You're driving?" Like, "Yeah, we wanted a road trip."
Right.
This is something I've done several times. "Oh, okay. Well, what do you do for work?" "I work in the government."
He asked you all this?
Yeah, I work in the government for the government. He's like, "Okay. Well, you're not gonna get a ticket, because I wasn't speeding. We're just gonna let you off with our new. Would you mind if I check the vehicle?" "Yes, I would mind. I mean, there's no reason for you to check the vehicle." "Well, why not?" "Because there's no reason to. You put me over for speed, and I'm not sure what you're doing." "I mean, I can get a warrant and check it." "What do you mean you're gonna get a warrant and check? Then you have to stay here." And I was like, "Sir, that's a little." So at that point, I started getting nervous. Like, what is he doing all of this stuff for? They're just gonna bring cops and shoot us. Like, that's what I was afraid of. So I'm getting scared. He was like, "You look scared now."
Meanwhile,
"Yeah,
I'm
sir,
laughing.
this is a high-tense situation. I'm nervous." "No, it seems like you're nervous about something else. You sit here." So he put me in handcuffs and put me in the back.
With this big ass canine.
And there was a dog behind him. Behind me. So then I get out, get in the car. He goes to get him.
He come to get me and say, "Sir, can you step out the car?" "No, for what? I'm not driving." "Sir, can you step out the car?" "For what? You got any weapons?" "No, I'm not gonna tell you anyway. If I did, you gonna do your job and find it." So I get out the car. He said, so where y'all going?" "Vegas." You don't got no drugs or anything." So I'm thinking in my head like, dang, VA car, VA license plate. He must think we must be smuggling something. So he patted me down and said, "Hey, go in the car over there. Can we check the car?" "You gotta talk to the driver." "Okay. Go in there. You not in the rest of anything." "Okay." Get in the car. I'm saying about this dog is so big and he.
It was a huge dog.
I'm talking about like
here.
I was more scared of the dog.
It was a canine.
I was like, Jesus.
The cop calls backup, right? So we just sit here and like, "Yo, what's going on?"
Right.
They take the dog out.
And walk around the car.
Walk around the car with the dog. Another officer shows up. They take all our stuff out. Throw it on the ground.
My shoes.
They open up. I'm going to put a picture of all the stuff that he brought. Because you brought all your life with you.
Time out. They had my shoes on the ground.
Everything.
How much I pay for these shoes?
They opened up our bags.
$1,000 pair of shoes.
Tossed stuff out like this.
Goofy.
Had the dog sniffing it. And when I say everything, everything. They took everything out the whole trunk. Everything out the back. Couldn't find anything. Put the dog
inside the car. Inside the car. See, he not used to that. I'm used to it. Put the dog inside the car. He got upset. Oh, hell no.
They don't know if I'm allergic or anything.
BusyBlu. Hey, stop talking. We about to die. No, hell no.
I was upset.
Hey, we was about to get beat. I'm talking about beat.
I was upset. I was scared.
He was gonna get beat.
Everything.
I was gonna say, hey, man, I don't know what happened. He had a little allergic and stuff. He just go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, calm down.
I was upset. I was angry. I'm a law-abiding citizen.
A good one.
So they take the dog out. They basically threw everything back into our trunk. Come back to the car and was like, well, we didn't find... No. They said, no. They said... Is this a rental?
They said they found a little bit of, heroin? Like a dust of it?
I don't think they said what the drug was.
No, yes, they did.
Did they?
Yes, they said a little bit of powder substance.
Something like that.
And then they said some weed in a black bag. I said weed in a black... I said that's...
It wasn't... It was residue.
Yeah, residue.
It was residue of it. It wasn't... They didn't find anything. It was residue of this substance.
In my head, I'm thinking... To my mother, hey, Mom, you smoke.
It wasn't our stuff. But he's like, you got to be careful because some rentals, people use their stuff to, do drugs and stuff, and they probably got caught in.
Bullshit. Yeah, tell me anything.
Yeah, they didn't give me a ticket or anything. They just gave some type of warning. They didn't even really say traffic infraction or anything. It was it wasn't even from someone who does traffic. I can't remember what. I wish I still had that ticket.
Big dumb paper.
Yo, when I say we were so mad, we got off on the next exit.
No, he was mad. I was laughing.
We got off at the next exit. I go, everybody I knew. You remember that car? Yeah. That car, it was a huge car in the gas station. Yeah.
Yellow with a girl in it.
Yes. See in the out of a mountain of despair, pebble of hope. But yeah, that's what we went.
God damn, I'm talking to my
everybody.
Hey, why you didn't get that lawsuit? Like, we could have got paid.
I just let it go. I didn't. What we didn't want to do.
You had all the money then, right then in that time.
What we didn't want to do is let it ruin our trip, because we had fun.
We did.
We had a lot of fun, and that could have dampered the whole thing. And we didn't let it damper anything. We just you know what?
We're gonna keep it moving.
We're gonna keep it moving, and we went and we had
a black
so much fun in Vegas. So we just let it go.
Can I tell you about the story that happened in the room when the girls came in and?
We're not going to do that today. But I told you I was going to tell y'all the story. At the end of the day, we didn't do anything. We went to Vegas. We had fun. We went to Vegas and we had fun.
I'm telling you what happened when the girls was in the
I'm going to see y'all next time. Again, my name is BusyBlu. You can follow me. Go to my website, BusyBlu.com.
Before we
like my Facebook page.
Before we go,
The BusyBlu, and follow me on all social media websites. BusyBlu
from Chicago, Illinois.
If you want to follow him,
they said San Diego.
Is Hefe Swag.
It was One Oak.
Until next time,
it was One Oak. But it was One Oak though.
You gonna wear glasses the whole time? That don't seem like a good idea.
This is a Hefe Swag remix production, and you already know when I take these glasses off, ladies gonna say, oh, 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 oh.